Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Usama Shab and our top story is the Chhattisgarh shocker in what's being described as the biggest political shocker, proving all pre-poll and exit poll predictions wrong. The BJP trounced Bhupesh Baghel-led Congress government in Chhattisgarh. Here's a report. The biggest upset, a result which trumped all pollsters. Congress lost out on a sitter, with BJP decisively claiming Chhattisgarh despite not having a face to take on Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. Despite optimism by top leaders, Congress could not recover, losing to BJP.
निश्चित रूप से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पक्ष में शहरी और ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में स्पष्ट रुझान है और ये वोटों में जनता की आक्रोश परिलक्षित हुआ है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो आज रुझान दिख रहा है वो निश्चित रूप से आगे बढ़ के सरकार बनाने में सफल होगी। तीनों राज्यों में भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूर्ण बहुमत के साथ सरकार बनाएगी।
Although Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel scraped through, but several of his ministers were not so lucky this time. The game changer was promise made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to women that they will get 12,000 per year. Something that the Congress tried to match up to by announcing rupees 15,000 aid for women. But the catch-up was too late. Secondly, paddy procurement was promised at a new rate of rupees 3,100 per quintal with an added benefit of payment of 2-year pending bonus. And lastly, the campaign was made Modi versus Baghel, where even though Congress promised a better rate of paddy procurement, people banked on Prime Minister Modi.
Of course, the major credit for this victory goes to what it is being described as Prime Minister Narendra Modi ki guarantee, and the game changer for them was 12,000 rupees per year, promised, which was made to the women. And in the next few days, the BJP legislators will sit down. They are likely to authorize the party high command to decide the name of the next chief minister. But it is a really, well fought, well deserved victory for them. With cameraman Habib Ali, this is Manish Kumar for NDTV.
BJP managed to beat 18 years of anti-incumbency as Shivraj Singh Chauhan dominated in Madhya Pradesh with a historic win. Let's take a look at this report. The Saffron Party didn't name its chief minister candidate, despite its longest-serving Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan heading the government in Madhya Pradesh, created history and the Congress was far behind. So what worked for the BJP? The game-changer populist schemes like the Ladli Behna scheme, the Kisan Samman Yojana, overwhelming support of female voters besides the undercurrent of Ram Temple 2024 grand opening.
हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी जन जन के मन में हैं, मध्य प्रदेश की जनता के मन में है। उनके प्रति अगाध प्रेम और विश्वास, डबल इंजन की सरकार ने जो काम किए, चाहे वो केंद्र की योजनाओं का आदर्श क्रियान्वयन हो या मध्य प्रदेश में हमने बनाई लाडली बहना जैसी योजना हो, समाज के हर वर्ग का कल्याण किया और विकास किया, तो जनता का आशीर्वाद मिला।
The Madhya Pradesh Congress leaders were so confident of winning the assembly elections that even before the counting had started, some local Congress leaders and workers had even put up such posters in front of the Congress headquarters in Bhopal, congratulating Kamal Nath and even claiming that a Kamal Nath government is coming to power. But once the results started coming out, the Congress headquarters looked deserted and the local Congress leaders were shocked and disappointed.
वजह तो बाद में पता चलेगी जब इसका विश्लेषण होगा। अभी जो शुरुआती रुझान तो मैं नहीं कहूँगा, मिडिल लेवल रुझान है, 5-7 राउंड्स हुए हैं, 14 राउंड्स का इलेक्शन होता है, तो इसमें जो मैंने देखा वो जो मैंने ग्राउंड पे देखा था उसके अनुरूप ये रिजल्ट्स मुझे नहीं दिख रहे हैं। वो डिसअपॉइंटेड है क्योंकि जब पब्लिक रिएक्शन वोटिंग से मैच नहीं करता है तो कहीं ना कहीं प्रॉब्लम तो है।
A region-wise breakup reveals that while the BJP has held on to its 2018 bright spot, the 30 seats strong Vindhya region, it is now virtually wiping out the Congress in the Saffron stronghold. In the tribal-dominated 38 seats strong Mahakoshal region, which also houses State Congress Chief Kamal Nath's home turf, the BJP has made significant inroads. This is in stark contrast to the 2018 polls when the Congress had won 24 seats in the same region. In the 34 seats Gwalior-Chambal region, the home turf of Union Ministers Jyotiraditya Scindia, Narendra Singh Tomar, State's Home Minister Narottam Mishra and the State BJP Vice President V.D. Sharma, the BJP is leading. In the Malwa-Nimar region, which houses maximum 66 seats and has since decades been the nucleus of BJP and RSS, the Saffron Party seems to have left behind 2018 polls' dismal show.
इस जीत पर अगर मैं किसी को प्रथम मैं धन्यवाद अर्पित करना चाहता हूं तो हमारे मध्य प्रदेश के एक एक मतदाता को मैं देना चाहता हूं जिन्होंने प्रचंड बहुमत के साथ ये सरकार बनाई है और उसी के साथ प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का नेतृत्व, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी और हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जेपी नड्डा जी, उनका मार्गदर्शन है और हमारे मुख्यमंत्री शिवराज सिंह चौहान जी जिनकी जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं ने ये परिवर्तन लाया है।
प्रजातंत्र के इस मुकाबले में हम मध्य प्रदेश के मतदाताओं का फैसला स्वीकार करते हैं। मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी को बधाई देता हूं और उम्मीद करता हूं कि जिस प्रकार जनता ने उन्हें समर्थन दिया है वो उस पर खड़े उतरेंगे।
So this was clearly Mama, Modi and Mahila for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh, and that's why the party workers are so happy. In Bhopal, with camera person Rizwan Khan and Amritanshi Anurag Bhari for NDTV.
In a battle royale for Rajasthan, BJP has emerged on top. The incumbent Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot did put up a fight, but Gehlot's jadoo failed to reverse the state's revolving door trend.
Crackers, goals, Modi Modi chants, along with Jai Shri Ram. The BJP's Operation Desert Storm. Surpassing all predictions, the BJP comfortably crossed the magic mark. Testing waters in the desert state, the Lotus Party took a big gamble to come all guns blazing without a CM face. But the Modi magic clearly worked, with even two-time Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje finally coming on board to endorse brand Modi.
राजस्थान की ये जो शानदार जीत है, ये माननीय हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, जिनका मंत्र था ये सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास, ये उसकी जीत है। उनकी दी हुई गारंटी की जीत है। और फिर सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये भी है, ये जीत हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं की।
PM Modi's tribal outreach paid rich political dividends, along with careful accommodation of fresh faces from across the caste spectrum. Topping it all, the double-engine Sarkar plank truly struck a chord.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, जोटवाड़ा की जनता को, राजस्थान की जनता को प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का जो गारंटी है, उनका जो काम है, उस पे हर जन ने ढाणी गांव में विश्वास करा है। हमारी पार्टी ऐसी पार्टी है जो कहती है उसे करती है। हम संकल्प के साथ काम करते हैं और पूरे देश के अंदर पिछले 10 साल में जो विकास हुआ है वो जनता ने देखा है और इसीलिए जनता ने पूरा विश्वास प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी में और भारतीय जनता पार्टी में जताया है।
बहुत खुशी है, सब में कार्यकर्ताओं में खुशी की लहर है और जनता में भी है। जनता अपने उखाड़ फेंक दी है इस कांग्रेस की भ्रष्टाचारी सरकार को और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ऐसी अच्छी सरकार, स्थिर सरकार जो जनता के लिए काम करे, जनता के हित के लिए काम करे, महिलाओं को सुरक्षा दे, युवाओं को रोजगार दे, किसानों को न्याय दिलाए, ऐसी सरकार के लिए जनता ने वोट किया है, राजस्थान की जनता ने।
The BJP's victory comes as a big blow to the Congress's welfare man, Ashok Gehlot, who was fighting one of his toughest electoral battles to return to power.
It was a battle of cults, the social welfare man versus the magic of Modi. Clearly, the BJP tapped into something that the Congress missed. And what exactly was that? The BJP had its pulse on the youth vote and the anger amongst the youth over the exam paper leaks issue. Also, the BJP managed to build a narrative over women's security in the state.
At 72, Ashok Gehlot gave it his best, putting up a brave fight to stop the revolving door of Rajasthan politics. Many say it was this 30-year-old trend that decimated the Congress. He, however, thinks it was the BJP's polarization campaign that may have worked on the ground.
जो भाषा बोल के वो गए हैं, वो भड़काने वाली भाषा थी, तनाव पैदा करने वाली भाषा थी, दंगे करवाने वाली भाषा थी. अब हो सकता है हिंदू और मुस्लिम और जो धर्म की बात लोग करते हैं, वो भी एक कारण हो सकता है. कल रात तक उम्मीद थी सरकार हमारी बनेगी. तब भी मैंने कहा परसों नहीं बनेगी तो हम विद ह्यूमिलिटी स्वीकार करेंगे मैंडेट को.
Political pundits say it was the bickering within the party between Ashok Gehlot and his old nemesis Sachin Pilot that cost the Congress the election. The sidelining of Sachin Pilot, the state's tallest Gujar leader, in waiting for the top job for over 5 years now, led the BJP to make substantial gains in the eastern Gujar belt.
While the BJP is set to return to power in Rajasthan with a thumping majority, government formation will still be a challenge. When it comes to the BJP in Rajasthan, it is a tale of many CM probables. From Vasundhara Raje, Diya Kumari, Baba Balaknath to Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. The big question now, who will the High Command finally choose as the captain of the desert state? In Jaipur with Harsha Kumari Singh and camera person Sachin Gupta, Vedant for NDTV.
In what is being considered as a major shot in the arm for Congress, the Grand Old Party has managed to dethrone BRS in Telangana. Their only win among the 4 state elections, BRS has lost the state, which comes as a dampener to KCR's national dreams.
The election results in Telangana have given the Congress some reason to smile and celebrate. After Karnataka, this will be the second Congress government in South India. Telangana Congress Chief Revant Reddy is seen as the front-runner to become Chief Minister for the spirited and strong campaign that he ran that catapulted the state Congress from a dismal position to victory.
सोनिया जी मल्लिकार्जुन जी नेतृत्व में एक अच्छा सरकार बना के तेलंगाना स्टेट को हम तरक्की करवा देंगे. So now my point is it is that simple that they wanted to change. They wanted to defeat KCR. Yes, they have defeated KCR, that's all.
The BRS that had hoped to score a hat-trick admitted they had not expected this.
Unfortunately, the result is definitely not what we wanted. Now we are short by about 20 seats, but nevertheless we have put up a valiant fight, and I am deeply grateful to the people of Telangana for blessing us with 2 consecutive terms.
For the BJP, even coming third in Telangana is a big step forward, as they go from 1 MLA to many MLAs. Interestingly, the BJP candidate from Kamareddy defeated both KCR and Revant Reddy.
मेरा जीत रहे, पब्लिक का जीत है. तो सोनिया गांधी अभी 6 दिन के बर्थडे कर रहे हैं. सोनिया गांधी गिफ्ट देने के बाद और हमारा 10 साल हम तेलंगाना आए, मगर आया सब एक फैमिली रूल करके उसके बदले में आज पूरा पब्लिक रोडों में आके उसमें ज्यादा से ज्यादा यूथ रोड पे है.
For the last 10 years, KCR was the undisputed leader of Telangana, the tallest among them, and someone who claimed that he should get all the credit for Telangana. Today's defeat has changed all that. It looks like from going national, he will now have to start focusing more on Telangana itself. In Hyderabad, with camera person Nagaraju, Kumar Sudhir, NDTV.
DK Shiv Kumar and Revant Reddy met the governor of Telangana and staked claim to form the government. Uma Sudhi, my colleague, has more details.
just a few minutes ago, even as we were waiting on live, but at that time the convoy of vehicles in fact went in, and it's not just the 4 people that we have mentioned, but there were about at least a dozen vehicles that went in, which included all the observers who have been appointed for overseeing the process of government formation. As you know, that list of observers was in fact released yesterday itself. That of course included D.K. Shiv Kumar and Deepa Das Munshi and the others who were mentioned in that, Manikrao Thackeray and the 2-3 others. But yes, Revant Reddy was also there and Uttam Kumar Reddy. And let me clarify this, since you were discussing this earlier, that they have said that they have not selected their leader, but they are going to go in and stake claim to form the government as the single largest party, and that they will be holding their CLP tomorrow, when that decision will be taken on who will lead the CLP, and most likely that's going to authorize the central leadership to take a decision on it. This is what top source, who is one of those who has gone inside, has told me. So while all this is happening, not all the MLAs have still reached the Ella Hotel where they were all meeting together this evening. Some of them are still on their way. So the CLP has been scheduled for tomorrow. In a short while from now, we are expecting that D.K. Shiv Kumar and Revant Reddy and Uttam Kumar Reddy and others will come out, and they will be briefing us on what exactly they have told the governor, other than saying that yes, we are staking the claim as the single largest party with a majority.
There were celebrations at BJP's National Party headquarters with the Prime Minister and top leaders of the BJP sharing stage. In his address to party workers, Prime Minister Modi asserted that the hat-trick at the state elections was a guarantee of a hat-trick at the Lok Sabha elections next year.
कुछ लोग तो कह रहे हैं कि आज की इस हैट्रिक ने 24 की हैट्रिक की गारंटी दे दी है.
These state elections results come close on the heels of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls and are bound to have an impact in the national elections as well. Congress was looking to have more leverage in the India bloc after these polls, but all hopes of that have been dashed. BJP, meanwhile, is looking at these results as a big mandate for Modi.
The state election results have come as a big shot in the arm for the BJP and a jolt for the Congress. The aftershocks are certain to rock the India alliance as well. Key losses in the states where the grand old party was in direct contest with the BJP will further send Congress stock in the opposition alliance into a downward spiral. These 3 states that the Congress lost on Sunday contribute 65 Lok Sabha seats. In 2019, BJP, despite losing all of them in 2018 assembly polls, won 61 of those seats. This is just 3 states in the larger Hindi Heartland states that sends over half of the Lok Sabha MPs. The Congress is nowhere, and the BJP has all but swept the Heartland seats. In larger states of Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Bihar, its allies, Samajwadi Party in UP, RJD-JDU in Bihar, NCP Sena in Maharashtra will now bargain for more seats as the Congress stands defeated in direct contest with the BJP. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar recently accused the Congress of taking down the India alliance momentum due to the state polls. And there is hardly any love lost between the Congress and the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh, where Akhilesh Yadav's party is the largest constituent of the alliance. He made his displeasure clear after being snubbed by Kamal Nath in MP in the run-up to the assembly elections. If Congress was hoping to have a greater leverage in the alliance after these state elections, all hopes have now been dashed. The party now runs government in only 3 states, Himachal in north, Karnataka and Telangana in south. These states account for just 49 Lok Sabha seats. In Bihar, Tamil Nadu and Jharkhand, Congress is the junior partner in the alliance government. The regional satraps will now punch above their weight as the Congress keeps shedding its political capital one election at a time. Bureau Report, NDTV.
My colleague Bishnu Shom takes a look at the vote share and what it implies for the BJP and Congress in this elections. Take a look.
We're going to take a look at seats and we're going to take a look at vote share. So let's start off first with Madhya Pradesh. This, of course, is absolutely huge. The BJP at 164. Who would have thought in the beginning of the day that this is where the BJP was going to be? The magic mark 116. Look at where they are presently. That's up 55. The Congress has done disastrously, down 49 from last time around. So that's what the seat situation is. If you take a look at the vote share, the BJP, of course, has gained both in terms of seats and vote share. They would with such a decisive mandate. 49% of the vote share is with the BJP. The Congress 8% less. So, I mean, there are no two ways about this. It's absolutely huge. But I think it is interesting, however, that in terms of vote share, there is no real difference. There is no difference for the Congress party. They've not managed to win seats. Their vote share, it appears, is the same as it was last time around. But look at this. The BJP up on seats, up in terms of vote share as well. I wonder if the Congress would be taking consolation from their vote share. Let's take a look at Rajasthan now. And again, start of the day, the sense was that this was likely to go to the BJP, but it could be close. A lot of the exit polls, in fact, got a lot of things wrong. But Rajasthan perhaps much more in favor of the BJP than most polls would have suggested. Up 42, down 30. One of the areas where the Congress has done well, I beg your pardon, the BJP has done well. And of course, to win a state, you'd have to do well everywhere. But the fact that in the Gujjar areas, in eastern parts of Rajasthan, the BJP really made inroads in an area where the Congress in the past has been quite strong is a real testament to how they have gained across the state, well above the majority mark of 100 at 115. In terms of the vote share again, let's take a look at where that is. The vote share would be narrower between the BJP and the Congress party, 42 to the BJP, 40 to the Congress and its allies. Let's move to the next state now. In fact, let's stay on this for half a second more. The Congress has actually gained 1%. Congress and its allies have gained a little bit in terms of vote share. So that is interesting, but again, not translating into seats. Chhattisgarh, now this is where every exit poll has really gone wrong. There was a strong sense, perhaps even a sense of complacency at the level of the Congress party that they were going to win Chhattisgarh. There was nothing to it. They'd done all the right things. Baghel was untouchable. I should remind you, when Madhya and I started anchoring in the morning, Baghel was actually trailing. Eventually that changed, that turned, but for a long period he was actually trailing, and that was perhaps symbolic in a sense of what went wrong with the Congress. I mean, with the majority mark of 46, the BJP at 54, who would have thought at the start of the day that Chhattisgarh would also go in favor of the BJP? And I think what is interesting as we bring up the vote share, and that will be much closer, of course, is the Prime Minister talking in his victory speech this evening about how the Adivasi community was one that the BJP had worked extra hard, in a sense, one among 4 groups that he identified to sort of gain their trust and take them out of what he called the backwardness that the Congress had placed them in for decades. 47 to 43 over here, but just look at this, a vote share increase of 14 for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Finally, let's take a look at Telangana at this stage, and this is where the Congress party has a lot to be happy about. It is, in the context of the overall elections, a consolation, but it is an absolutely huge win for the Congress party, because for them to actually come to 65 is up 46, the BRS down 49, for them to have a 20% or so swing in certain cases, is absolutely remarkable. But don't forget the third party over here. Yes, compared to the Congress or the BRS, the BJP is far behind. But remember, last time around they were only at 1, so it's a gain of 7 from last time. And I think seat share would be quite interesting to see the difference between the Congress and its allies and the BRS. So let's have the next one is, I beg your pardon, the vote share. And the vote share at this stage is the Congress at 40, the BRS at 38, and the BJP, and this is where the BJP will be taking a lot of interest in this number, that yes, the seats have gone up, perhaps not as much as they would have liked, But the fact that their seat share, their vote share rather, has gone up to 14% is something that they would be welcoming. So that's what the overall situation is, and it's on the basis of this that we have the Prime Minister spell out the agenda from now to the next elections. The BJP, I suspect, has already entered poll season as far as 2024 is concerned.
We'll slip into a very short break. On the other side, the biggest newsmakers on NDTV. Stay tuned.